Hello and welcome to a special edition of the Second Supper podcast. Welcome back to the dinner table. We were supposed to be talking about police reform this week, but somebody had to go hang out with their fucking real friends. So we decided to just make it a lighthearted little episode, about porn and kinks. So basically, butt fucking and BDSM and shit like that. So why the fuck not? We're not even going to have much of a structure tonight. We're just going to talk about shit. So, if that interests you, keep listening. If not, fuck off. We don't give a shit. No, I'm just
I
kidding.
don't know why.
Yes, we do. Don't listen to OJ. Yes, we do. We do care. Stay. Listen.
I don't know why you mentioned that the structure thing, because we hardly ever have structure, regardless.
That's a good point. But speaking of structure,
Anarchy.
speaking of structure, what we usually do is go around and introduce everybody and let you know their socials and how you can get in touch with them. So I always start where I see Cadav's going ahead. Don't you
Why
roll your
am I
eyes at
always
me?
first?
Because you're above me. Your C is the first letter. It's C,
Cadav's
D,
on-
M, F.
Okay.
No, wait.
Okay.
That's fucked up.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no.
CDMOR.
Yeah. Basically. Anyway, go ahead, Cadav.
Anyways, hi. Cadaz on all socials. CADAVZ. Cadaz _ on Instagram. I am a streamer and artist for a lot of people in the community.
A fucking amazing artist. She did the shit for the podcast. And we say that every episode, but like, look at it. It's a fucking work of art. She made me look good. It's crazy. Anyway, Doc.
Hi, I'm Doc Unzed. You can find me on anywhere with Doc.unzed on any social. I just do weird shit and post my opinion somewhere, and some people like it, other people don't. I don't really give a shit. So hi.
He is our resident half black, half gay man, and we love him so goddamn much. So much so that we're probably going to make him like a regular at some point. I don't know. We'll see. We also got Meowcenary. Meowcenary, tell him about you.
Yes, hi, hello. Sometimes Twitch streamer, most of the time, asshole. Can be found on Twitch, M30WC3 and 4RY. Why? Because I hate my life. I decided to make it hard as hell for anybody to find me. That's got links to all of my socials that I want people to know about.
Thank you very much, Mr. Roboto.
I was about to say, Meowcenary has like fucking Dairy Queen internet, so that's why it sounds like somebody fast forwarding a VHS. We're just gonna have to deal with it. Reap's probably gonna sound the fucking same because he's at like a Trump hotel, and Trump isn't gonna go all out for the fucking Wi-Fi. Anyway, go ahead, Reap.
It's kind of hard for the Wi-Fi to get up over the wall.
Yeah.
Who's next?
Waiting on you, Reap. I literally just said, go ahead, Reap.
I didn't hear it. Sorry. Beacons.page/Reaper Beater, or just go to my TikTok, Reaper Beater, and you'll find the links there for the everything.
For the everything. All right, go ahead, Kratos.
Beacons.page/the Kratos with 2 E's. You'll find all of my socials, my merch store, all of that good shit.
Good shit. Timmy.
I am the real _Tim Shady. And just Google it, and maybe you'll find me. I don't fucking know. Maybe you won't. But yeah, that's what I go by on TikTok, and I've got that little Beacons link in my bio, and I've been drinking, so don't mind me.
I've been drinking like you haven't drank during every episode of the podcast. Fuck all the way off.
Not this shit.
Yeah, he's drinking fucking Screwball tonight. Shit's gonna get weird. And returning tonight, we also have Timmy's wife, Cassandra, which this was basically her idea to do an episode on kinks. So, Cassandra, take it away.
Witchy Pity Mom on TikTok. I have a link tree, tr.ee/Witchy Pity Mom. It's got my merch, my Instagram, my podcast, all that fun stuff.
Yep, she does a podcast called the Hot Mess Witchy Express. Basically like true crime type shit. Pretty interesting if you're into that kind of thing. We also have a podcast which you're listening to right now. It's on Spotify, Google Podcast, Apple Podcast. You know where you're getting it. But we also have a Patreon, a way that you can support the podcast if you choose to do so. And don't worry, it's not a one-sided transaction. You get something in return too. Pictures of our buttholes. I'm kidding. No. What you do get for
I didn't
tier
sign up for that.
No, I didn't either.
what you do get for a tier 1 subscription is you get to listen to this podcast 2 days before it hits literally anywhere else. Literally anywhere else. And it only costs you $5. So 2 days before. Cool. Tier 2 subscribers to the podcast get that, but they also get a pretty cool role in our Discord. It literally just Patreon subscriber, just show off, whatever. Tier 3 listeners, subscribers, not listeners. Tier 3 subscribers get to see the video of the podcast, which we were recording right now. Hi, YouTube. Everybody say hi, YouTube. Or Patreon, whatever.
YouTube, you commie fucks.
But yeah, tier 1, $5, tier 2, $10, tier 3, $35. But with that $35 tier, you also get exclusive Second Supper podcast merch every few months. So go check that out. And as the last little introduction, I am Official Fat Jesus, the unfortunate de facto leader of this group of misfits. They love it when I say that. You can reach me.
He's the great leader.
You fuck. No, you can reach me at my website, officialfatjesus.com, my merch store, officialfatjesus.com/merch. You can find the podcast at officialfatjesus.com/podcast. It's all there, man. Anyway,
Google that shit.
yeah, go check it out. So, yeah, let's get right into it. We're going to talk about butt stuff.
Oh yeah.
But before we get into the butt stuff, I've noticed that OFJ's been a little extra
Skittles.
spicy on TikTok lately.
Oh, I knew this was coming up. I knew this was coming up. Yeah. So if you've been following me, dear listeners, on TikTok for any length of time, when I first started on TikTok, I started doing some political stuff because, as you know, from the podcast and various other forms of media, I'm not really Democrat or Republican, liberal or conservative. I'm sort of middle of the road, but leaning more towards liberal. So I did some of that stuff on my TikTok when I first started out. Then it was told to me by various people that would get me absolutely nowhere, and it would also make my little brother look bad. Because at the time I was supposed to be touring with him. So I stopped and I just made funny content and did guitar shit. Now that I'm older and my brother's already established, I don't really give a fuck anymore. So I'm voicing my opinions and not going to censor myself anymore, no matter whose feelings it hurts. I mean, I'm not like on there saying Orange Man bad. I mean, I am, but I'm not. But yeah, I made a couple videos that pissed a couple people off.
Orange Man was okay.
Orange Man was entertaining.
They're all shit in my eyes. They're just people who are in charge of me.
Right,
I
basically.
don't really give a fuck less who the
Orange
president is.
Man made it so that I wasn't waiting several years for VA appointments. I'm just saying that's my take on it.
I was still active duty during. I was active during Obama and Trump. The only difference I really noticed between the two presidents is I got a 3% pay increase. Oh, and we stopped doing random drone strikes on civilians, which was great.
Yeah, same here. Same here. Yeah, I was active for both.
Yeah, that was the only big thing I noticed the difference between. Oh, and General Mattis retired, and we had changed ROEs that were literally. I have a lot of shit to say about the Obama administration. I actually supported Obama. I thought he was a okay president at most.
Same.
But during his fucking campaign, people want to talk about Trump and what we did. Dude, we did unfucking verified drone strikes on randos, basically. And we had the most aggressive war politics. Our ROE for some fucking combat zones, not that I fucking deployed, but my buddies who did, told me all about this shit. like our ROE would change from if they're shooting at you, fine, shoot back. It went from that now what we have. Back then it was if they fucking are military age and they move in this specific area, shoot their fucking ass. And that was approved.
Uh, we actually had a drill sergeant lose his fucking hat because he broke down during our cycle because of that earlier ROE. Like he fucking lost his mind. Well, I don't want to say lost his mind, but he just broke it down for us. He said, "Look, when I first came in, when I first got over there, they basically told us that if it moved, fucking shoot it. They fucking lied to us. They told us that everybody was our enemy." And this guy was not fucking right in the head.
Well, see, the thing that you have to remember about that, and not a lot of people know this, the president has no fucking power. Like none. He's a figurehead. It's the same with like the CEO of a company. You think he's involved in the day-to-day affairs? No, he's drawing a paycheck and he's the face of the company. Basically the same with the president. So while you can blame that on Obama, sure, but more accurately, you can blame it on Obama's administration because while he's the commander-in-chief of the United States Armed Forces, he really doesn't have any say-so in the day-to-day goings on. That's all done within the fucking military industrial complex or whatever you want to say.
You're saying he's guilty by association?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Okay.
Anything that happens during your administration
I'm
is
gonna go
your.
spell Gotcha. I'm gonna blame misspelled words on my pencil then.
Oh, fuck off.
So yeah,
my weight gain on my fucking spoon.
Now getting back on topic, ladies and gentlemen, all chaps are assless. There's no such thing as assless chaps. Okay, they're all assless.
Chapped. I thought I was being witty there, and I just feel retarded.
Yeah.
So no different than normal.
We'll absolutely do a podcast on the military and all that kind of shit at some point, but you know, yeah. Now we're just going to talk about assless chaps and butt stuff.
They're all assless. I have been corrected on this on TikTok. They are all assless. If you go to that Army Guy 20, he corrected me on that. Okay.
How like what the fuck even is chaps?
But there's okay, so chaps are the ones that like you they tie on your waist and then they tie around your knees. Those are like cowboy chaps.
Oh.
The assless chaps that you're thinking of are the ones that are like pants, but they just have like the ass cut out.
No, they're all assless.
Right,
chaps are chaps.
I know, but what I'm saying is when people say assless chaps, that's what they're thinking of is the pants with the butt cut out.
So people figuring assless chaps, they're actually assless pants.
Yes.
I'm not sure how we went from thanks Obama to assless chaps, but okay.
I mean, they kind of go hand. You got to think about it. They go hand in hand. Obama did repeal Don't Ask, Don't Tell.
Well, yeah. I mean, it should have been repealed. No, wait.
No,
don't
I
ask,
agree.
Don't Ask, Don't Tell was like if you're in the military and you're gay, they could kick you out or whatever.
Yeah, basically. Unless, you never told them you were gay. They didn't give a shit. They just didn't want to know.
Yeah.
If they knew, bye.
Done by Clinton in 1993.
Yeah, that should have been repealed. Who gives a fuck if you're gay in the military?
Started by a fucking Democrat. Imagine that shit.
Imagine.
Started by a Democrat that had someone suck him off in the Oval Office.
Look.
Okay,
You
hold
can't
on.
even be mad at the guy for that.
Exactly. Like, look,
I had somebody suck me off in the Oval Office.
I was so pissed about that, even though I was young. Like, I had a pretty good knowledge of shit like that. But like, who gives a fuck if the dude got his dick sucked while he was president? That's none of our fucking business. None of our business. I wouldn't have
called
gave
a stress reliever. You know he's under a lot of stress.
Yeah, I wouldn't have gave a fuck if Trump bent Melania over the Oval Office fucking desk. That's his business. For fuck's sake.
Probably did.
I'm mad. Well, no,
I would.
no. Melania looked very uncomfortable every time she was with her husband, so I doubt that happened that much.
Fucking well-known model.
I mean, that might be the butt plug. I don't know. I mean, if she's into that kind of thing, she might be trying not to squeeze that out. I don't know.
I mean,
I will say that she's the only first lady whose titties I've seen. I've actually seen her.
She was trying not to fart and shoot the cat.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Took the words
now,
right out of my mouth.
I
Jim.
need
The Benoit
this.
ball.
I need
You
this.
had to like.
I need this explained to me. Please explain butt plugs to me. I don't understand them.
Well, what's your question?
Why?
She's never used one. Don't even.
I've never
Don't
used
even
one,
let her
but-
pretend to fucking be a
So,
professional on
You
that.
know, shut the fuck up. Nobody asked you. Nobody fucking asked you.
God
Sit
damn, y'all
down,
arguing like old married couple. Fuck.
sit down and shut up.
Yes, mommy.
But but butt plugs for guys, it's because it hits your prostate and that's like your G spot.
Yeah, but okay, that's cool.
Yeah, you
But
gotta
they-
make sure you milk the prostate. Milk the prostate.
Right, that's cool. But like, there's dildos for that. Why would you want to keep a dildo? Basically, what amounts to a dildo in your ass all day?
No, stop. Shh, no. Butt plugs are not dildos because they have a flared edge, so they don't get sucked in because your ass will suck in a dildo if it doesn't have a flared edge.
Right,
I've
but the
actually seen
point
that
is,
happen.
is to keep it in. Why?
Yes.
Feel full.
Because it also helps
seriously.
stretch out
the
your
answer to your
asshole.
question is to feel full.
I can eat a
Women who
fucking
want a butt
sandwich and
plug-
feel full.
Not the same thing, huh?
Jesus.
You don't like
And
having the ability not to fart
Also,
all
butt
day?
plugs help stretch out the asshole, so that this way it makes it easier for anal sex later.
I have a feeling
Thank
Kadesh
you,
has some
VHS.
info on this topic.
Yeah, I want to hear what she has to say. Look at it. She's fucking turning. it.
She's fucking dying
She really
already,
is.
dude. She is dying already.
Hey, Davs, would you like to share with the class? They just want to text me about it and I'll read it to them.
Butt plug.
She
butt
can't do
plugs
it.
are, like fucking. They're intended to work your way into larger things, kind of like fucking, ear gauges. It's
Okay, but some of the butt plugs that I've seen are
Fucking
bigger than
duck.
some of the butt plugs I've seen are bigger than any dick I've seen. So unless you're like going to
these
sit
start
on a
off smaller, and they're a fucking triangle, cylinder, whatever the fuck shape that is.
yeah.
Okay, they
Listen,
start off
the-
smaller.
your
It's
anal
intended
cavity
to
can-
work to make it bigger.
Okay,
Did you
but
know your
unless you're
asshole can scoot
sticking,
up to 7 inches,
unless
so you
you're
can technically fit 2.5 raccoons.
unless you're
Look,
sticking a
just about
fucking
any dildo, butt plug, whatever is going to be bigger than my dick. All right, so
Right.
I've come to terms with that.
I don't understand it. Unless you're
This
sticking
is
the
bigger than your
equivalent
dick.
unless you're sticking the equivalent of a fucking Louisville slugger up her ass, I don't see why you need to stretch it.
Don't yuck anybody's yum, man. Some people just
We
like
don't
that kind of
kink
shit.
shame
know-
No, fuck
shaming
that.
the
I'll
skill.
kink shame the fuck. I don't give a fuck.
I wanted
Listen,
to tell you
sit your
this,
kink shaming ass down and be quiet.
I'm
Cassandra.
already
don't
sitting the
kink
fuck
shame in
down
this
for
guild.
one.
Can-
Second of all, Jesus.
Shut
fucking
up.
Christ. Second of all, I've got a whole goddamn cabinet out there full of fucking paddles and rope. We need to play this fucking game.
Oh, we can play this motherfucking game. Bet.
She says that on
You're
screen, but she
currently
won't fuck him in
watching,
real
like-
life.
And this is why I don't take her anywhere in public.
Is this gonna turn to like us just watching her peg you right now?
I mean,
Fucking hope not.
I'm good with that. I'll put it on my
Don't
OnlyFans.
let me.
That'll end in divorce. I fucking promise you.
No, I draw the line at pegging for myself. That's not.
Yeah,
something-
no,
Always
that-
wanted to do it, and you won't let me.
That's an
Not
exit
even a
only.
She
teaser.
no. She's playing fucking games. She has already told me no, I would never fucking do that. I don't need the smell of shit in the air. Those were her fucking words.
God
right.
Jokes
damn.
about doing it, I become immensely like in fear. I'm like, baby, I know I'm bisexual, but I'm a top. Please don't. She's like, how do you know you won't like it? I'm like, I have tried dick before. I won't like a dildo in my ass.
Oh Jesus
Like, I'm
Christ.
sorry. I have very little respect for dudes that do allow that kind of shit and then still have the audacity to call themselves straight.
Oh, if you
I'm
like to get
sorry.
pegged- if you like to get pegged and you call yourself straight, I'm all for saying there's a spectrum in sexuality, but you're pretty gay.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
where I
you're
got to draw the line there.
Bisexual at worst. You're not fucking straight. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit what little fucking nuance you add to it or any of that shit. You're not fucking straight.
Oh, hold on.
Hold the fuck up. Why do you say bisexual at worst? The fuck? You're married to one. Hello? We've had a threesome about this.
We've had about
I-
this? That was fucking gold.
Fucking done, dude.
Gold. Holy
Kratos is
fuck.
regretting sitting down for this
I don't
podcast.
even.
Kratos
I
has
don't even
left
know what
the
to say
chat.
to that. Like, Kratos is. Yeah, Kratos is done, dude. Like,
Jesus.
he looks like a fucking puppet. Look at him.
She's got the string. She's like, I don't want to live anymore.
No.
I hate you all.
Okay,
Welcome to
okay.
hell.
So since we can all agree that if you like pegging or butt plugs as a man, there's no way that you're straight or completely straight. Can we all agree no matter what your feelings on transgender people are, can we all agree that if you like chicks with dicks, then yeah, you're probably not all straight.
Yes,
No chicks with
absolutely.
dicks. There's only dude with
Yes.
tits. I quote cut on that. I'm kidding. If you're
Dudes with
transitioning, you are a
tits.
woman.
Yeah, I mean, I'm the same way. Look, I agree. If you're transitioning to become a woman, you are a woman. I respect you. I will call you your pronouns. But if you're a dude that is fucking a woman that has a dick, you are not straight.
Oh, you're on the spectrum, dude. Spectrum of gay.
Even if she
Yeah.
has
Cool.
both.
Oh, my friend is here. If
Yeah.
he's hermaphrodite, then something's probably weird down there. Not because not in a bad way, but usually when you're hermaphrodite, both your sets, one doesn't operate well.
Yeah.
Or
Doc,
both
we
don't
want to
operate
see your friend's beehole.
My friend is actually coming here, so yeah.
I think we just saw Doc's beehole. Was he even wearing pants?
Good.
I
I'm
am
harder
wearing
than a fucking diamond in an ice storm.
But no, me and my wife were talking about butt stuff of all things before the podcast, and like, it's like I told her, I've never really had an interest to do it because I don't want shit on my dick.
Yeah, me either.
Well,
Yeah.
and here's my friend
That's
Dylan.
bullshit.
He's
Bullshit.
in the army.
That dude is cut up
Just
like
tell
a
my girl-
fucking action figure.
Dude, is that Dylan?
Yeah, it's Dylan.
Dylan, what's up, man?
Dylan is stationed in JVLM, and we became friends because of TikTok.
Nice.
And because your affinity for dicks. I mean, we know. It's fine.
No, my girlfriend listens to these now. These is just platonic, I swear to God. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck
I'm
up.
not gonna lie. This is probably the best fucking episode we have ever had.
Right.
Oh,
Right. So
That's
wait,
it. We're done with topics, man. That's all there is to it.
hold on a second though, Doc. You have a girlfriend, right? But that's your fuck buddy?
no, that's my friend. We are platonic friends.
Yeah.
He is completely straight.
Say that with a straight face.
He is my platonic friend.
Oh, Dylan's gonna kick my ass in the other Discord for this one.
The
He
best
can't hear
can
you.
do-
I can only hear you. So
the best
one
he
sec.
can do is say it with a bye face.
Jesus.
I'm figuring out how to do things because I'm kind of stupid,
See,
motherfucker.
this is why I need that soundboard so I can play the dum
Yeah, no shit.
whenever Reaper tells a joke.
No, and whenever Reaper tells a joke, you don't need the dum scene. You need wah, 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 wah.
The Price is Right failure music.
Yes.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah. Fun fact, ladies, you can have platonic relationships with your friends if you're bisexual.
Hey,
I'm
look,
really
me,
shocked
me and
I'm
my
not
wife at this point have a platonic relationship.
Oh, you are getting no pussy for the rest of the century, bro.
He's okay with that.
No, but
Jesus Christ. Oh, she
like I'm not looking straight at her right now. I'm just looking at the monitor. I can feel her.
she is
fucking
looking
eyes
straight
cutting
at
through my
you.
soul.
God,
Yeah.
please don't. You want to hear
I
about when
really
He
have
looked
nothing
and
to fucking
lost.
say, and it's depressing.
He looked and lost.
I made eye contact. I fucked up.
I forgot that Dylan cucked somebody last time he was at my place.
He what?
Oh yeah, last time before he came over for 4th of July, Dylan actually went out and had a fun encounter with a couple where he literally just cucked the husband, and I was like,
See, that's
boyfriend,
another
sorry.
one I don't understand. Like, why would I want to watch another dude fuck my wife?
I'm
'Cause you
actually
can't do it
Because
that
you're
way.
not a man.
Huh?
What had happened was
I'm not a man because I
it was
don't
supposed
want
to be
somebody else to fuck my
another
wife,
skid
or
row slash Eiffel Tower, and the dude just sat there in the fucking corner and watched the entire goddamn time, and it was uncomfortable as fuck.
yeah, I don't understand that.
I busted, and then she was like, "Oh, you want to go again? I have another condom," and he's just sitting over there fucking, free willing it, and I'm just like, "Nah, I'm good. I'll get out of your hair now. Thank you for the wonderful experience. We'll call you. Please don't."
Jesus Christ. Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't
that was his
understand
excuse.
that.
I am so glad Dylan showed up.
Yeah.
No,
I'm
like,
actually a
Alright,
bull,
that is the
so I'm really
second
into that
time
shit.
Reap has
I
tried to
love-
show us
I
his
love
wiener, and it's
balancing.
making me uncomfortable.
no,
Not
please,
as uncomfortable as this podcast was 10 minutes ago.
no,
Look,
seriously.
Don't give me
I've
that
seen,
shit.
I've seen
I'd rather
Reap's
see his dick right now. Get what's in my head out.
I've seen Reap's wiener. It wouldn't be that uncomfortable.
I need answers, goddammit. Why would I want to watch some other man fuck my wife?
And it's a kink. Some people like the whole cuckold thing. Just like what is it? Somebody help me out. The penis cage. What the fuck is it called?
Oh my God. I know what you don't know.
It's a chastity cage or some shit.
It literally goes on you and then it prevents you from being able to extend
Bro.
yourself.
Yeah. I mean, I understand that to an extent, I guess.
That's a pain thing though, isn't it?
I guess.
It's more of a control thing, I think.
Yeah. But like, I don't understand. If I ever caught my wife fucking another man, I'd fucking kill both of them. It doesn't get me off in the least.
I can actually explain the psyche behind cucking.
Yes, please.
So there's two reasons why people like cucking. One is you like to watch your partner enjoy having sex with somebody else, and you start having this psychosomatic episode where you're like, I can overperform than this person, and you feed off the weird jealousy you get. The other one is you like just punishing yourself mentally.
So it's a mental disorder.
It
Gotcha.
can be.
Cool. Gotcha. Now that we got
Now,
that
see,
cleared up.
If it ever came down to the roles being reversed, like in my marriage, it would be more that my wife was pleased by watching me disappoint someone else.
That's not how it went down last time.
I got called the fuck
She
out.
is calling you the fuck out. I love this.
If I remember correctly, last time we couldn't get her to leave.
I'm telling you, dude, like Cassandra's gonna be on every podcast from now on, just so she can fuck with you hardcore.
Yeah, she was ready to sign the fucking lease. Yeah.
See, it's crazy. I'm almost 35 years old and I've never had a threesome. I got close, but I couldn't go through with it because I'm a jealous motherfucker. Like I don't want, like I never shared toys as a kid. So why the fuck am I gonna share my woman?
I've only had threesomes. One was with my gay friend and a chick, but it just turned to gay sex. The other one was with two strippers.
You know what? If I was gay, I probably wouldn't be as shitty about it. Like I would probably do a threesome as a gay guy.
Talking about threesomes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You do realize.
I mean,
that
in all honesty,
you're
if
not
it wasn't
just
for
two
the
guys
sex,
and
I
one girl,
really
right?
could be gay.
Hold
That's
on.
just not.
Hold on, Meowsnare. What'd you say, Kadesh?
You do realize threesomes are more than just, or they aren't just two guys and one girl, right? Because you seem pretty obsessed with the two guys and one girl.
No, I don't mean it could be anything. I understand that part. I'm just saying for my part, I don't understand why I would want to watch my wife fuck somebody else.
I mean, you just don't.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's
it's
not
really
your
the
thing.
focus on a threesome. It's just fucking some random chick usually.
So,
Wait, what?
hold on. Doc mentioned strippers. All right. Threesomes with strippers are cool. Anything above that is a fucking. How do I stress this? It's a fucking shit show. So, when I got over here, I was a little. Fuck what?
Fuck whore.
Yeah, fuck whore. I was a man whore, and I literally slept with practically anything that fucking moved. So I went to the strip club a lot, and I'd frequently have conjugal visits in my parked car or their parked car or in the fucking strip club. And one of those conjugal visits led me into a groupie with not 2, not 3, but 5 other girls.
This nigga.
I will tell you, worst fucking sexual experience of my life, because it was like a bunch of rabid fucking animals fighting over the same thing.
That sounds
And they were
amazing.
not gentle. They were not gentle at all.
You don't like it when girls whip your dick so hard that it feels like it's ripping off?
My shit felt raw and like fucking sensitive for a whole fucking month.
Pussy.
Yeah, they make antibiotics for that kind of thing, Dylan. I'm just
All
saying.
right, you let me know when you have sex with 5 women.
I'm
at
30.
once.
I'm 35. I'm lucky if I can get my wife to fuck me.
Dude, I don't like disappointing one woman.
That's the reason
Why
I'm
would I
not
go with
married.
5?
Exactly.
In my case, I pay
I'm
for it,
usually not
that's
disappointed, so shut the fuck up.
Can we get
You got
Ghost
that
in on
good
this?
dick.
Because I want to hear him and Dylan argue back and forth.
Yeah, no shit. No, look, I don't know, man. Like, I never had a very adventurous sexual past. Like, don't get me wrong. I was like Dylan. I literally slept with anything that fucking winked at me. You know, anything with a fucking pulse. But I never had, like, you stop it, Doc. You fucking stop it.
Anything that winks at you, right?
All right, me, you, Dylan, threesome. Let's do this.
Dylan getting spit roasted.
I'm a top, goddammit.
Well, wait.
One of
How
y'all
the?
can
Yeah,
I was
I
about to
have my
say-
doubts about
I
that,
don't think
buddy.
it's gonna be Doc.
I was about to say, how the fuck are we going to do this? We're all 3 tops.
We sit on a couch and just masturbate to the fucking.
Yeah, you know.
I mean, I'm cool with it. Whatever.
If my girlfriend listens to this is all platonic. It's all notional. It's not real. It's a joke.
Mariana, it's love.
Sorry, but most of us women know about Man Love Thursdays. So
Wait, what is Man Love Thursdays?
We have
Are
man
you-
love every day. The fuck you mean?
I was about to
The
say.
military, it's just wear boot bands and you're not gay.
You only gay if the nuts touch.
I
No,
have
you're
huge
only gay.
balls.
You're only gay if you keep your socks on.
I don't know what the fuck you just.
As Reaper starts to take his socks off.
Oh, like Requise, there's a dick so big it touches your knee. Oh.
Wait,
I feel like
what?
that's too much.
Dead air. Don't leave dead air.
That's too much dick. I'm sorry.
No.
You ever seen girls who are into like size queens, dude? Sorry, I'm having like a secondary conversation, but I've watched.
No,
this
but I
one
know what
porno,
you're talking about as soon as you said it.
Like Requise, like I saw one chick. She was taking a 14-inch dick, and my only question was, it's literally in your stomach, and the woman's vagina is literally 4 inches long inside. It's only built to take 4 to 6 inches, but this bitch is taking 14 inches, and it's not anal, where your body can literally, go and do that easier. So I'm like,
Where Annie
Your
go from an
vagina.
Audi in that point?
Yeah, it always freaks me out.
Okay.
You know, not that I've seen a whole bunch of guys with huge dicks, but it always freaks me out when I know that a dude has a huge fucking hog. Like I went to school with this dude named please, I hope he's fucking listening. Tommy Parker. Went to school with this dude named Tommy Parker. He was the nerdiest, weirdest fucking kid you ever meet, right? Get out of high school. I'm in maybe my 20s, maybe. And at the time in high school, I was dating his sister. So like I said, now fast forward, I'm in my 20s. Me and his sister get back together very, very briefly. But I lived with him. Now he's all grown up. He's like 6'5", right? We all get drunk one night, and somehow we got on the topic of dicks, invariably, as we do. But this motherfucker whips out, right? and I'm not exaggerating. Dude's dick stopped at like right below his knee.
I don't know if I'd want to be that big.
Yeah, well,
That should be fucking illegal.
Is
That-
that even
That's too much
pleasurable?
dick, I'm telling
You
you.
lose consciousness every time you got a hard on.
No, what's fucking me up in the head is like everybody in school just thought this dude was like some weird ass little fucking nerd, when in fact, bro had to stuff it into his fucking sock. He could have been the homecoming king. The fuck?
And this is why I'm so fucking loud. That's how you know I have a tiny Elvis.
He's very soft.
From gang.
No, but like I asked him.
Shut up, Cadabs.
I asked him, I was like, how do you fuck with something like that? He said, what?
My thing is anytime I see really big dicks, they're not hard all the way.
Right.
Like in porn, they're not like, so it's like,
Wow.
what's the fucking point?
Right.
Way to bruise my fucking ego even more.
I had so many
It is
questions.
rock hard steel.
I had so many questions for this dude. So I fucking asked him. I don't give a fuck. I was like, look, how do you fuck? How does it stay hard? How do you get enough blood for that thing to be a fucking spear instead of a gummy worm? You know what I mean? He said he likes having sex in the shower, but with her outside of the shower.
My nigga, what?
Explain it to me. Yeah.
I don't even know what to say at this point. Like,
And like,
Oh.
he
God
had
bless you, my friend.
he had this girl over one time, and I had to ask her. I was like, tell me, like, how does it? What is it? That kind of thing. She said he can only get about that much into her before it hurts her. I'm talking about like
Sex
dude's
would be
dick.
pleasurable at that point?
Dude's dick was every bit as long as this to this.
Motherfucker's dick is literally 14 inches long. and
So
then he
real
can only
life
fit this
American
much into
challenge.
his girlfriend.
No shit. Like it freaked me the fuck out. I don't know.
Like, would that even be fun for the dude to have sex with? Because you're literally gonna just put the tip in.
Yeah.
That's the tip, though.
I don't know. That I guess that was my first gay experience.
No, I don't know about. Why are you asking me like details about this man's dick?
Was it
All I know is
veiny?
if we could see Doc's ears right now, they would be perked the fuck up.
It was thick and fucking veiny, okay? But it was also like 20 years ago, so I don't really remember.
He should get an OnlyFans where he just literally just knocks things over with his dick.
I haven't
So
heard
you're
from
telling me
this
that
dude.
it might have fucking grown since then?
I mean, it might
Jesus.
have. But like, I'm not entirely certain he doesn't have an OnlyFans. Like, I haven't heard from this dude in, like, I've been married 13 years, haven't heard from him since. So at least 15 years I've never heard from this dude. So sure, he might have discovered OnlyFans. So if you see a goofy looking motherfucker out there with like an 18-inch dick, then yeah, it's probably him.
Reap, keep it in your pants. We don't want to know.
Tommy
I'm gonna
Parker.
do-
Tommy Parker, if you're listening to this dude, you're a goddamn legend in my eyes, bro.
I'm looking him up on X videos right now.
I almost spit screwball out through my nose. Thank you, Doc.
You don't spit. Jesus.
I knew that joke was fucking coming. I knew it.
Quitters are quitters.
Too bad he isn't coming.
I'm not touching that.
Found a porn star named Tommy Gunn.
No, he would probably kept his fucking real name. He's
Yeah,
real
from what
conceited like
John's
that.
saying, this guy could go by fucking Tommy 50 cal
Tommy Anaconda.
or just Tommy Bird.
Tommy A10.
Tommy
That sounds about
Owl.
right.
Jesus Christ. Okay. I have an
We've
idea.
lured in all the fucking degenerates with this goddamn episode.
No shit. I have an idea though, like, but we're gonna have to hear the VHS tape real quick. Meowcenary, you being an EMT or first responder, whichever, like, what's the weirdest call you've ever had concerning sex?
So, the first one that comes to mind had a boyfriend, girlfriend that were having sex. They were doing anal. He decided to try and pink sock her.
Whoa, wait, back up.
Which is
What
where-
what the fuck is a pink sock?
You want to know?
Which
Yes.
is where when you're having anal sex, right before the guy pulls out of her ass, he punches her right in the kidneys to make her tense up.
Fucking
And as he
what?
pulls out really quickly, he pulls her whole rectum out, and it looks like a pink sock hanging from her ass.
Her asshole prolapses.
That's a thing?
Exactly.
That is a thing.
Yes,
Yes,
that's a
there is
thing.
actually, if you go on Pornhub, there is actually, you can look up prolapsed anus, and there are
Why?
hundreds of videos.
No.
Some people are
Well,
into that shit. They kind of like to eat the rosebud. It's weird.
The fuck?
So he goes to try and do that, but she tenses up so much that they end up getting locked together like two pit bulls.
Uh,
They called 911. We got there, and it is literally, they are locked up like two pit bulls. She was found doggy style. Like, we had to take like 3 sheets, put them around them, and then transport them to the hospital with her still on all floors, him up behind her on the stretcher, and then had to wheel them through the ER that way into a room.
Why
So
don't
the
y'all
doctors
just
do what they
spray him
need
with
to
a
do.
hose? That's what I do to my dogs. Just spray him with a fucking hose. They usually just run apart.
oh, Jesus
Well,
Christ.
this was before we could administer like ketamine or anything like that to get them to relax.
So wait, he puts his dick in her butt, trying to prolapse her fucking anus, right? They get locked up, and the first thing a doctor thinks is, let's give him a horse tranquilizer.
Ambulances now actually carry ketamine to be able to, like for people that are very combative or experiencing some type of mental episode through med control, they can actually microdose administer ketamine to get them to relax and calm down.
Hey,
Holy shit.
for those wondering, she's touching my pee-pee under the desk right now.
We all
What is
know
that
that's a fucking lie.
That is a lie.
You're
Yes.
sitting down. Ain't
I don't
nobody
have
gonna
a
be able to
desk.
touch you while you're sitting down.
I actually got a sexual medical story.
Yes.
Made me uncomfortable to this day. Made me very fucking uncomfortable. So we had a patient come in because I worked in an EMS, an emergency service ward. And this patient came in, told us he had stomach pain. Of course, lied about what happened. I didn't find out until after I did an IV that this man had a full-size vibrator stuck up his ass. It went through his into his rectum and got stuck in his ass, his rectal cavity, and it was on still. It was still on. So I'm getting him a hot hand IV, holding his hand so I can get a better, anchor on it. And I just go, "Boop," and he starts gripping my hand hard as fuck. And he's grunting, just going, "Ah, ah." And I'm like, okay, that's weird. Just still giving a hand IV. And I learned after my nurse just told me what was really wrong with him that the man has climaxed because of his anal vibrator is vibrated so hard that it caused him to come. And I was like, so he was grabbing my hand and he came as I finished giving an IV. He went, yep. I was like, where's the bleach? I need to drink it. I need to light myself on fire. I feel
yeah.
annoying that my life is ended. I was like, how do I kill myself?
Yeah,
fast enough?
that's the point where I would have quit the medical profession right there. Just like, fuck it. I'll go work at fucking McDonald's. At least they won't come on me much.
Not gonna lie, I've locked that away for a long time, but then I posted it on TikTok and I was like, that was really funny looking back. But everyone was like, this looks like you traumatized him so much. I'm like, no, that wasn't even traumatized me. Definitely disturbed me a little bit though.
Fuck yeah. I would imagine it
was like-
would.
And the worst part for him was we can't remove that shit from your asshole until the batteries die.
Wait, why?
Because it's still moving around.
Well,
So
right,
if we do
but
anything, it's just gonna slide in deeper.
wouldn't well, no, it's not in his fucking stomach, John. Shut the fuck up. Never mind. I was thinking the hydrochloric acid could corrode the batteries and then the battery acid would leak out. I'm fucking dumb. Never mind.
I don't think you want to put hydrochloric acid in somebody's asshole.
No, that doesn't sound
Might
fun at
not
all.
be the best idea.
No.
and we can't like use that tool to open up his fucking ass while he's awake because then it would just be like extremely painful. So we had to actually get him to do surgery. So we had to go through his stomach cut open his intestinal lining and just go in there and just go beep,
Hmm.
and suture up his intestines, close his intestines back into his gut, and then sew his stomach closed again. Luckily, we don't do that in the emergency ward. We had to send him to the fucking surgery and then the ICU. So he had to sit there for like an hour, just groaning, going, "Oh my god, it's in my stomach." I'm like, "Yeah, flared bases
Yeah.
save your asshole
His
from this
next
type of pain."
his next partner is gonna ask what that scar's for, and he's just gonna be like, "You probably don't want to know."
He was there for like almost 2 hours. That was the funniest part.
Jesus fucking Christ!
Yeah, it
I
took
have
like
a
an hour and a
dildo
half to
story
die.
too.
Oh, let's hear the dildo story.
So I'm a crisis counselor, or when I was a crisis counselor, I got a call for one of my clients who was in the ER for assaulting a woman in an Applebee's. And I was like, but he was at the hospital because they were trying to admit him because they were thinking it was like a psychotic episode or whatever. Well, this particular client is a prostitute. That's what he does for a living. So I get there and
I
he's
think they
pacing
like
the
to be
room
called
back and
sex
forth.
workers now.
He would
No, they're
disagree with you, but anyway. I get there and he's pacing the room back and forth and he's really mad. And I said, "What's your problem?" He's like, they took my bag as evidence. I was like, "Why'd they take your bag?" And he's like, "Because I hit her." I was like, "Okay." And he was like, "No, you don't understand." I was like, "Well, then explain it to me. What did you do?" And he was like, "Well, she was really rude to me. So when she gave me my check, I pulled the double ender out of my bag and slapped her with it."
Jesus.
And I was like, ugh. He's like, "So they took the rest of my dildos as evidence."
God.
And I'm like, my whole thought process was I had to talk to the arresting officers. I was like, "Okay, so what happened?" Well, apparently he didn't just slap the waitress in the face with a double-ended dildo, but he also tried to evade arrest in the restaurant by throwing the remaining dildos at the two arresting officers. So here's this like skinny male sex worker in the middle of an Applebee's chucking dildos at police officers.
You can make a TV series out of that.
And he was like so mad because they took his stuff. He's like, "They don't understand. That's like 5 men worth of dildos." I was like, "I'm done."
Jesus Christ.
Could you imagine the lineup for that? Honestly, like, all right, number 5, could you go to your middle setting? Like, which dildo was it he threw at you? Which one made contact?
Was it the twirly one?
Yeah.
Was it the one with the 7-speed transmission that went like this?
It was kind of like a ninja star, but with a dick for each point. Jesus
I think I
Christ.
fucking killed Cadavs.
Yeah, I think she's gone.
She's laughing because she has one.
Oh, actually,
It's almost coming up on time for the oil change for that one.
Oh,
Now,
God.
just so everyone is aware, though, because we're talking about butt stuff. Make sure that the lube that you use for butt stuff is not water based.
Okay, explain that one because I've always heard that. Don't use water-based lubricants. Why?
No. Use water based lubricants for like vaginal sex
Yeah.
because it basically just stimulates the vagina to make its own like juices. But like with anal sex, your butt doesn't have its own juices. So if you put
I mean,
water,
I beg to differ.
okay, not
Hey, grab some Taco Bell. You need all the juice you ever need.
normally, and not ones that you want on your dick, dildo, whatever. I hope you guys can hear. They've killed my husband from across the room. Okay, but no, the other lubes, it's because they won't dissipate in the anus. Like water soluble will just soak in, and then you'll lose it, and then you'll be doing it dry, and you don't go in dry. You never go in dry.
The whole throwing dildo story reminded me of one event I actually seen from like a police officer friend of mine. but he didn't throw a dildo.
I like that. It's a sketchbook.
Okay, so what did he throw if it wasn't a dildo? Now you've piqued my interest.
So the story is this guy was running from the
Tony, yeah,
police.
mommy
I
told me
don't
about
remember
it.
why he was running from the police, but he was running. The police knew he had a knife on him, and they were chasing him because they're like, "Well, we can't shoot him because we're not gonna unless he starts charging at us." So we're like, "We're gonna try to detain this guy, right?" And they're chasing him, and midway, the guy grabs his knife, grabs something in his pants, goes like this, and throws it back at the police officer. The police officer stops because he felt he got hit in the face with it. He was like, "Dunk!" He went,
Did he just John Bob it the shit out of himself?
Anal beads.
"No!" He cut his cock off and threw it at the cop.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Can
And the cop,
go
the
ahead.
cop was so shocked that he just stopped. He's like, "No, I did not just get cock slapped by a dude who just cut off his own dick and threw it at me, right? Like, really, he did not just like fucking cut off his own dick and throw it at me."
Can we
The dude was a
remark
It
mushroom
was a
stamp
real life
sniper.
pain Olympics.
mushroom stamp sniper? Can we remark on the fact though that it looks like somebody is filming an amateur porn at Reap's house right now?
He's
Brown
on the-
chicken, brown cow.
He's on the casting couch.
He's on the casting couch. There's like a close up, and he was smiling and shit. Like, do you suck dick? I suck the best.
Turn around and it's fucking Napoleon Dynamite.
Yeah, but just think about how
everybody-
well
I
that
want-
beard probably cradles the balls.
I'm telling you, that's a flavor saver right there, baby.
I want to shave. I never wanted to shave so bad in my life.
Like
I
this
want
dude
everybody to- I
doesn't
want
spit, he
everybody,
doesn't swallow, he
um,
stops it up.
Oh, weird, man.
That
I want
dick's like
everybody
a, that dick's like a
thoughts
straw
on
to the
this.
balls.
So we all know that women can fart out the front. What if men could?
Oh,
You
Jesus
don't
Christ.
fucking
Shut up,
fart
Reaper.
out the front.
The
You
fuck out.
refart a fart. Jesus.
Yeah, a
Kadav. Oh,
a
wait,
queef
wait,
isn't
hold on. Stop the show. Kadavs, have you ever refarted a fart?
Yes.
I was gonna say she says no. She's lying.
Hold on. Hold
I-
on.
I
Mom
just-
done it.
I just wanted to see if we would get an honest answer from her. That's all.
Hold on.
I'm
It's
always
not.
honest. I'm always honest unless we're playing Among Us.
It's not refarting a fart though. It's just air trapped.
No, there's two different types. It's easier for fucking plus size, medium plus size women, chubby girls, whatever. You fart and that shit just creeps forward and then you gotta push it back out.
That's a thing.
Yes.
Yep, you refart a fart, and it usually
Just
happens
like-
during your period.
Hold on.
Just like
See, look,
Hey,
look,
like
both
fart
women in
creeping up
here are
between your
plus
Have you
thighs.
ever refarted a fart? It's where apparently you fart and it creeps forward and then you fart it out of your puss.
Oh my God, he's talking to his wife right now.
Yeah, no. The wife said she's never done it, and I've never heard of it.
She
She
So
lies.
She is
She
full of
lies.
shit. She is full of shit. We've all done it.
all the women on the podcast said you're full of shit. Every woman's done it.
Oh my God, I love this crowd.
Okay, well I've been
Yeah,
with her
vaginas
13.
don't fart. It's usually air, and it's usually when the guy likes to do that whole pull all the way out and go back in thing, like somebody I know. So that's usually when it happens.
Meowcenary?
Yeah, Kratos.
I think she was talking about Reed, but whatever.
The funny thing about you mentioning Kratos is that they did date briefly when they were
We
teenagers.
did not have sex. I want to preface with that. Okay, did not happen. Now he did fuck my best friend, but we won't get into that.
Which one?
Crystal,
Crystal who?
skinny Crystal, who you guys used to fuck on the couch.
Oh
all the
yeah.
time.
Oh yeah. No, she look.
Hold up, I gotta hear this shit.
Hold up, before he starts, I just want to reiterate, best fucking episode ever.
Yes.
I've got two stories, okay? All right. The first one was when I don't remember, it was some kind of party over at Tim's apartment or Tim's apartment. Or Kat's. I don't fucking remember. But it was the night I met Catherine. You remember that?
Oh,
Oh my
no.
god!
You remember that?
You're talking about Catherine, whose one titty was twice the size of my head, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Wait, what? How big
Yeah, I
was the other?
remember.
titty?
All right.
That was the year apart from Catherine.
So, mind you, we were drinking all night, and one thing led to another, and we're on the pull-out couch in the living room. Mind you, Johnny is across the living room. Shit,
There wasn't much pulling out that night.
No. All I know is my brother yelling from the back room, "Stop it out there, you fucking jackhammer!"
That was the
I
night
didn't
that
stop.
was Chris's apartment because that was the night that Chris and Rebecca, me and Tim, and you and Catherine were all fucking at the same time.
I think I won in stamina and duration, but besides that, we were still going at it, right? And then she's under the blanket doing some stuff, and Johnny comes over. I guess he's too drunk to realize that she's still in the bed, and comes over and lifts the blanket and goes to lay down. And before he pulls the blanket back, he sees Catherine and goes, "Whoops." Gets out the bed and goes back over and lays on the couch.
Jesus.
God, how I miss my fucking 20s.
Me and
Yeah, you and me both. But then, no, the girl they're talking about. I remember the first night I met her and her boyfriend at the time. It was during a Halloween party, and I was fucking toasted. And I went up to her and I was talking mad shit about her boyfriend. I have no fucking idea why.
Because he was from the fucking Ukraine. That's why.
Is that what I was saying? I don't remember. I just know I was talking
It was the Russian boyfriend that used to say all the wrong words. Like he used to say like frog lights for fog lights and shit.
No, but I don't like. All I know is I was talking shit about him, and I don't remember the context. Nothing happened, but not long, like a year or so later, somehow we're fucking. She fucking took me to a hotel on my birthday and came out in nothing but fuck me boots. I went to sleep. Like, no bullshit. I went to sleep.
Man's went to sleep.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. I'm trying to think here. Like, I would imagine her kind of like fishing in a koi pond versus, most women being fly fishing in a river. That kind of thing.
Yeah, it wasn't fun. It's probably on the bottom of the list on ever do it again. Yeah, she'd wait on her.
Yeah, she went starfish. I guarantee it.
Okay, idea. This might get a couple of you in trouble. We're gonna go around, and you guys are. This is gonna be personal, so go around, tell your weirdest sexual story. Tim's like, immediately,
I'll start.
No,
I'll start. I just want to get mine out of the fucking way. All right.
I value my life. No.
Yeah. No. I'm gonna have to sit that one out. Don't worry, me, Austin. I'm gonna have to sit that one out too. My wife is literally the next room. I'm not getting murdered tonight. I'm not getting murdered tonight. Fuck
How
y'all.
the hell are you? How are you going to ask us to talk about a personal experience but not do it yourself?
I'm trying to fill time in the podcast.
No, well,
can
if
fill
you want to
time
fill
too.
time,
Wife on camera while you tell this story, John.
Oh fuck!
That's what I
no,
want.
y'all
Get
want to
Brittany in here.
You want to witness a murder?
Kind of.
She can't get away with it.
Fucked in the head.
okay, here,
You know.
hold up.
You'll be the next episode of her podcast.
Why would the wife care?
Because it probably didn't involve her.
No.
I just realized. my sex stories are
You're the
really
one that
boring.
you're the one that's fucking me every night. Why would I fucking care about who you fucked 15 years ago?
What do you mean every night?
Shut up, you know what I mean. I gotta sleep, god damn it.
That's one thing I would pass up sleep for. I'm just saying.
Right.
But he's not here at night,
He
so
has.
that's why it's not every night. He's not fucking here.
Cadavs.
I haven't had sex in 4 years.
You
He's about to
deserve that
die.
ass kick in your head.
We're
You deserve that.
yeah, we're about to witness a murder.
I saw what you did. You deserve it.
I've had sex in like 3 years, so now I'm looking back at all the weird sex things I had.
Oh, I'm sure you got some weird ones, Doc.
For me, they're like not that fucking weird. I've had like
I've
bunch
done a lot of I've done a lot of crazy shit. A
Dude, she hit
lot.
me with the chancla.
She come over here jumping like a spider monkey, like La Chancla.
Verga.
This is why I don't drink in podcast.
I'm trying to think of weird sex stories I got. All of them don't seem weird to me because the context of what is weird in the bedroom is just so fucking off the wall for me.
Well, it's super objective. Like, I don't think I have any really weird ones. I wasn't a very adventurous person back then. You know, it was basically just like, "Hi, nice shoes. Want to fuck?" That kind of thing. It wasn't like I didn't like fuck some chick on the ceiling or some shit. You know, no, I never really had anything super adventurous.
Spider come, spider come.
I've had sex in front of parents.
I've had sex with your parents.
I've had sex on my parents' bed.
Damn.
No, I've done that too.
You shut your fucking mouth over there.
We've done that too. What do you? I mean, we fucked while Nick is around multiple times.
Oh Jesus!
It's not. It doesn't surprise me. I've walked in on them before. It's nothing that appealing.
Just two pasty white asses in there.
He's got a point. I mean, my ass cheeks do clap.
Okay,
They do clap, black girl ass. Goddamn.
I will tell you one weird sex story, but this one was with my wife, so I'm safe. And I can't remember the exact details because y'all know I have a fucking shitty memory, but it was either that she fucking that I was down there eating it and she farted in my face, or she bent over while I was fixing to hit it from behind and she farted. I can't remember which one. It was one of those, but that's really the most adventurous I get. I'm boring in the bed.
Why did you gotta try public sex? I'm telling you, it's amazing.
I have done public sex before.
I
I'm
had
not
sex in
telling
the
you
park.
about it.
Sex in the park too.
No,
sex
like
in the
sex
park,
in the
sex while
ocean or sex on the beach while other people are around, kind of thing.
I hate the
I
fucking
don't
beach.
fuck on the beach because I'm so like I'm not like a germaphobe, but when I think about fucking in the ocean, I think of all the shit that I know is in the water. And
Yeah,
my dick just goes, "Meow."
yeah.
And then I think about on the beach and I think about all the bacteria in the sand.
It's not even that. It's just like, I don't want sand in my ass crack.
So fucking a
God.
chair. Come on now.
You
I
no,
think of
you
all
still
the
end up with
fecal matter
sand
inside the
everywhere.
I was about to say I fucking hate the beach. So like I've
wasn't that
never
bad.
I've
Watch
never
Demolition
fucked
Man.
on the beach, and I probably never will fuck on the beach. I've
I've had
fucked
sex.
I've
I've
fucked in
had
a-
sex with one of my old best friend's moms while he was in the basement.
Oh wow!
What about dressing rooms? I've done that.
I
done
fucked in
dressing room.
a graveyard. Fucked in a graveyard.
Why the fuck would you fuck on
I've
a
been
graveyard?
Amphitheater-
fired from a job
amphitheater in my high
for
school.
having sex at the job.
I haven't fucked in a
I've been
theater.
fired from a job for having sex at the job.
Amphitheater, like at my high
church.
school.
Yeah. Well, I
Oh,
haven't fucked at an
fan
amphitheater
room
or a
inside the
theater, but I
ship.
did get a hand job in a theater.
I've had sex in a movie theater. Everybody
I had
I've,
sex on a
that comes with
destroyer.
territory.
I've fucked in
I had sex on a
someone
United States
else's
Naval
driveway.
Destroyer. That's cool.
I've had sex in the church. Yes, I did. Baby mama is
No, I never
dad
had
was
sex
a
in the
preacher.
church.
Sinner.
Hey, we repented
We're all sinners.
and then did it again.
When I was working for a taxi company, I got paid for rides and sex. I mean,
Oh well, damn! This man out
I
here
would
living the dream. Why the
frequently
fuck
have
would you quit that job?
I would have sex on the destroyer I was serving on, but it was like really hard to find spaces.
when I was working for a towing company doing private property impounds, I get propositioned all the time. My college girls. This way I wouldn't tow their car.
See, I thought shit like that only happened in porn. You're telling me like the plumber actually gets ass?
No, not the plumber, the tow truck driver, because they don't want to spend $120 to drop the car there.
I mean,
Or
that's
the
a
If they're
good
willing to
that's a good
suck
point.
Dick for
Or
like
back at the impound.
half an ounce of weed, they're most likely willing to suck dick so their car's not gonna get towed.
That's a
Reaper's
good
never
point.
had sex. He's got one lucky shot, and that's how his kid came out.
It's a miracle, baby.
And that was only because she sat down on the toilet after masturbated.
Reap's got that fuck you, Kratos look.
He gets that look at least 3 times a podcast.
At minimum.
At
Dylan has a weird
minimum,
sex
yeah.
story. Dylan has a weird sex story. Let's see about this.
What?
So this was after I lost my virginity to the.
Hey, hey,
that's a different story.
Doc, tell him to hold
Anyway.
on just a second. Dylan,
Yes.
you done come in here like 3 or 4 times. You got to introduce yourself. Give somebody some socials where they can find you. Your Facebook, Instagram, something like that. We can't hear you, bud.
Yeah. So my
I'll
Facebook
put
is
the head.
just my full name. Dylan spelt the right way, not fucking Dillon bullshit. I don't know what you Northerners do with that shit.
I'm a Southerner.
And then my last name's Handy.
No shit.
Yes, that's my legal last
Dylan
name that my
Handy.
brother's father gave me.
I fucking love it.
So my actual user for all my socials is Dylan_Handy5.
All right. Dylan_Handy5, spelled the right way, not like them fucking weird Northerners. All right, go ahead with your
Fuck
story,
you.
bud.
So this was after I had lost my virginity, like I think a couple months. But there was this girl in high school that I was like getting down with pretty well. And don't know how or why, but she wanted to do it in the fucking library. Now I went to a very big school. My graduating class was 700 people. So you can imagine how many people use that library on a day-to-day basis. And I think it was during lunch or something. But there was a little back room that was meant for the staff, and she somehow knew.
Hell yeah, it was
unlocked.
meant for the staff.
Staph infection, yay! And so she's leading me down there, and I'm thinking we're about to do it in the middle of the fucking library, and I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? She's like, no, there's a place in here. And she takes me into the fucking room. And I'm just sitting there, I'm like, wait, this is for staff only. How the fuck do you have how do you know it's unlocked? Don't worry. So we went a couple of rounds in the fucking staff room. Then a couple of days later, the teacher was not the teacher, the librarian was fucking her. And the librarian was a fucking woman.
Holy shit.
Yeah. And she was not young or attractive at all. Like at fucking all. Like wrinkly, saggy skin and everything.
I don't think sagly is a word, but
My balls can saggily hang on your face, Tim.
Dylan, are you trying to find a new date? Knock that
I'd watch
shit
it. I'd watch it.
Hey, I'll tell you what. You come with me to this wedding that I have to fucking go to come September, and you can have saggly balls all over your face for the rest of the night.
You see what I got in my hand? I'm good. Let's do this. I broke him.
Did I tell them about the hotel story?
Well, before you do that, I have a library story. I didn't have sex in a library, but when I was in school, like I never got laid in school, so I literally jerked off in a library to a fucking anatomy textbook with the librarian across the room. I'm sorry, Jacksonville High School. Yeah, I'm not proud of it. Fuck that. I am proud of it. Fuck off.
I've got a story.
Oh, God.
So I used to work at a truck stop. And
When he says he used to work in a truck stop, he means he was a lot lizard.
No.
Ass, gas,
So-
or grass. Nobody rides for free.
I was working the cash register in like the convenience store section, and the like restaurant was behind me, and one of the waitresses of the restaurant comes around the corner, and then she's got her eyes are that big. I was like, what's going on? There was a guy rubbing one out in the booth in the restaurant.
Holy shit. I mean, I thought it was going to be about you, but Reap, what's the
Right.
weirdest
What-
place?
What he fails to tell you is that was him.
I was about to say, Reap, what's the weirdest place you've ever beat off?
Oh fuck.
And the Trump Hotel.
Think.
Oh,
Like, which
Uh,
fucked up place
weird-
was the most
not the
fucked
weirdest
up?
place I've ever beat off, but it is definitely relatable to Tim. I've beat off while fully armed in a 110 Porta John.
Well, of course.
He has two, I think, right?
In a foreign country.
In a
Yes.
foreign
How does
country.
San Diego.
There,
Where porn is technically illegal.
his DNA is in Afghanistan.
Iraq.
Iraq,
Mm,
whatever.
Same.
Same fucking thing, yeah. there went all of our Middle Eastern listeners.
Actually, we do have a listener in India right now. He
Oh,
has
no
to use a
shit.
VPN just to listen. Yes.
Of course.
He is
he
one of
does.
the other admins or moderators of the kink group that I'm in.
When you see him next time, will you ask him if shitting streets are a thing?
I can tell you for a fact that they are.
They are? I thought it was just like a racial fucking stereotype. That's crazy.
Nope.
Wow.
A what?
I've watched.
Okay, so like
Chinese
most
shit
of
in,
India doesn't have like industrial plumbing. Like they don't have bathrooms and shit. So they like there's literally like a designated street where you go sit down and you shit like right in the middle of the street.
We have that here.
I
I mean, I've seen homeless people shit in the middle of the street.
It's a good point. But the difference
She's
between
not wrong.
the difference between homeless people and non-industrial bathroom having India is homeless people can't really help it.
Well, the one that I'm thinking of was another client of ours, and she would purposefully shit like a block away from the public bathroom, like in the street, like on principle.
Okay, so that's a little weird. But as far as beating off in a porta john in fucking Iraq, no, I've never done anything that weird. I don't think I've ever beat off in a porta john. I don't think I could get in the mood. Like, I mean, smelling shit the entire time you're beating off. I'll pass.
I was just
Look,
worried
let me
I
tell
had
you
it on
something.
me and
Those
I wasn't getting relief for 5 hours. So I was like, I gotta jerk off. So I'm gonna take a shit break. I'm gonna take a shit, then I'm gonna my dick.
You see,
look, let me tell you, when you walk into a porta john and you've been in country for 8 months, okay, those tits that dudes draw on there while they're bored and trying to take a shit, those look like Beyonce after a while.
You couldn't just
Just
find a
saying.
nice Iraqi girl?
No.
No,
No.
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 Wait, why not?
They will murder you.
For
The
fucking
locals will murder you.
well, yeah, I guess that would be a thing.
Also,
Yeah.
you're not
Although
Muslim, so they won't fuck you.
That's a good point too.
I will tell you this much: we had three females on our entire fob while I was over there. Right, one of them was a firefighter contracted to the firehouse. I don't know why they contracted that shit out. Whatever. Anyway, two of them were from a reserve unit, and they ran the post office there. Well, one of those postal workers was actually impregnated by an Iraqi interpreter while we were there.
Shit. So yeah, she got discharged then, right?
I don't know what the end result was, but they only found out because they confiscated his phone when he came onto the fob, and they found pictures of her.
They're allowed to look through Homeboy's phone?
Yeah, because he's a local national and he's coming onto a U.S. military installation.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's a good point. Still, that's kind of fucked up. Well, this has been a delightful episode.
I've really
Reap, you
enjoyed
good, bro?
the energy we've created in the studio.
Hold on, I
tonight.
think Reap's having a fucking heart attack. Reap, you good, bro? You sure?
He was jerking off. It's fine.
No,
Yeah, I was
like,
going to say he looked like he was getting ready to bust a nut.
no, like he was clutching his chest and he doesn't look good, bro. Are you seriously? Are you good? So what was that about?
Someone coming in talking shit.
Just heartburn.
Oh, okay. Don't fucking scare me like that. Fat man clutching his chest. Yeah, my first thought is a heart attack.
God, I feel personally attacked here.
I mean,
I was
look,
gonna say, like, isn't that your way to go though? Like, Tim used to say that all the time. That if he could go, he'd want to have a heart attack during sex.
during sex,
I'm
maybe,
actually-
yeah.
That's my girlfriend's legitimate fear, actually, because I've had so many heart failures. She's like, please don't die on top of me. And I'm like,
You know
I'm
what?
in no control of that.
Because I'm fat and I have high blood pressure, my wife has literally said that to me too. It's like, you're not gonna die like right after we fuck, right?
I was like, no, I'm gonna die on you.
Yeah. Look, I don't want to have a heart attack, but if I was going to die of a heart attack, like doing it while fucking would be the ideal way to go, sure.
Yeah, if I'm gonna go out, I want to go out. Basically being suffocated by some thick fucking thighs.
Sit on his face now. Sit on it.
Hold on.
That's the preferred method.
Certainly
Yeah.
gives a whole new meaning to the term "going out with a bang."
If I'm gonna go, I want to go out naked, and I want to go out destroying a homed invader with my axe.
So,
Doc, we need to have a conversation with your therapist, bud.
no, we need to have a
Just really
no.
stop fucking-
We need to have a conversation with a producer because that sounds like a hell of a movie.
Yeah, for the casting couch
I'd fucking watch it
and tug it.
and tug it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fuck me, daddy.
All right, well, fellers, we are at an hour and 16 and 30 seconds, so we're going to go ahead and end it here. We're definitely going to do another one like this, though, because this was fucking fun.
Especially since we didn't talk about kink at all.
Not really.
Except for butt stuff.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Hey, sock was included.
Don't shoot the cat.
Yeah, no shit.
Shoot inside the kitty.
Don't,
I can only
don't
take
fuck the
so
cat
much
either.
mental fucking.
Your brother prefers latex.
Yeah?
I already knew that.
Like the whole latex suit or
We've
whatever?
had conversations.
I only use half the condom because the other half, just I buy extra smiles.
Oh, speaking of which, did you guys know that there's a barcode on condoms on each individual condom?
Like on the
Okay.
pack or on the condom?
On the condom itself.
No,
I might
why?
have to look it up.
Yeah, so you've never had to unroll it that far.
Two grown-ass men looking at it.
We're actually
I
gonna go look
walked
this up.
the entire the way into that one. I can't even be
And
mad.
once again, Kadavs is deceased.
We're unrolling a condom just to see this. Just 'cause of that.
I walked the whole fuck into that.
Look, truth be told, I haven't either. I just read about it on Reddit.
I don't know, but this is fascinating watching two gay guys unroll a condom.
He's straight. I'm gay, but it's platonic. My girlfriend listens to these. Fuck off.
Yeah. We know, buddy.
I have to make sure.
So does
There's
he
no
wear a
fucking
wig and then he's your girlfriend? Like, is that how that works?
No.
He has hair I can pull.
Oh, fuck me.
I just fucking hate niggas. There's no barcode. Fucking. These are magnums though. So
Okay, so who's lying to who then?
Magnum,
lying to
fuck that. Just
myself.
give me a 22. Shit.
I'm lying to myself. That is the thing.
Fuck that, give me a BB.
I mean, I got some in your speed.
In my speed.
Oh, original size.
I've never even seen that.
Yeah, this is new.
Yeah.
Called a condom, John. It's called a condom.
Well, I mean, look, okay, in my defense, in my entire 35 years, I've maybe worn a condom during sex like twice.
It's the same.
Yeah.
I would hate to be your corpsman because I'd just be like, you know what? You're just getting a fucking whole thing of cotton swab up your.
He
cock.
bought those out of the dispenser in the
Well,
bathroom.
here's the thing.
Yeah.
Like, look, my dude over here.
Here's
has
the
a
thing, though. He's only had sex
prescription
3
of
times.
penicillin.
I'm
Very serious question.
what?
What is a
These
condom?
were in the room, like fucking, like you know how you go to some hotels, they give you like little candies on the pillows. These were in the room.
No, I'm absolutely like abso-fucking-lutely surprised that Trump doesn't have his own brand of condoms, like Trump brand fucking, I don't know, and it makes your dick yellow. or orange, whatever.
Oh, there's a condom that actually like will change colors if a girl has an STD.
Oh wow, that's kind of cool.
God, that explains
That's
so
actually
much.
Pretty smart.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking awesome, though. All right. Well, anyway, we're gonna head out of here. An hour and 20 now. Join us next week, where if no fuckery happens, we will do an episode on police reform, or we might do another one of these. Who gives a fuck? We don't have a structure. What's structure?
I don't know, you ADD squirrel.
Yeah, basically. But yeah, anyway, whatever we're talking about next week, join us next week right here at the dinner table where you can see all these fucks and moi, official fat jeebus. So we'll see you next week. Love your fucking faces. Bye.
Bye.